Peggy 16.
Dearest Mother, I came to this rock to find you, but I only find myself surrounded by schemers. The President, the soldier, the Duchess, and the Cardinal, and those who invited us here. But I won't be a pawn in their games. What brought you here? What have you left for me to find? Are you even still alive?
Why do you think she wanted to leave?
Everything is possible if you make the right choices.
It will take all my skill and my silver tongue to solve this mystery. Before it's too late.
You aren't expected in the small salon, sir. You aren't expected in the small salon, sir.
Hey, listen, hey. Il a dit que j'ai allé dessus tout petit son. Oh. Peut-être qu'il y a des trucs à ramasser, hein. Oh, je peux pas lui parler. Oh le salaud, il s'est mis à un endroit inaccessible. Ouais, je trouve ça bien ce jeu, il augmente le vocabulaire d'Alzélia. C'est bien qu'on est membre de la guilde de noob. Clem. Ah mais je vois bien que vous êtes pas dans la guilde Roxor, hein. Ça se saurait sinon. Nous, je suis un nous, oh oh, un no life, un vrai. Oh MMORPG. Regarde ma soeur. Et c'est ma stories. Regarde ma soeur. Non, désolé, ça nous intéresse pas, il y a de programmer ta soeur. Ah putain, je peux pas passer par là. Sérieux? Oh le relou. Je pense que c'est pas le chemin le plus court là que je prends. Bon. J'ai pas de sœur. Donc on te programme, Alzalia? Non. Non. Salut mon pété. Ça va mieux?
Emily, I must speak to you.
What's the matter, Louis?
I have news about your sister.
What have you found out?
Look, I've started piecing together the events leading up to my mother's disappearance and your sister's. Did my mother know about your secret?
Yes, even though I belong to the English chapter, her rank in the Order gives her access to a good deal of personal information.
It must have been Emma I saw in my vision. I was given to understand that my mother and your sister bonded during their stay.
Comme d'hab, le premier qui répond, c'est le choix qu'on prend. Ça y est, elle préfère créer un crapaud comme ça, si elle l'embrasse, et ça devient un prince chaman.
They kept up a secret correspondence, which makes me think they were suspicious of someone.
And did you find out who it was?
No, but von Volner is mentioned. They were planning to make a quick getaway and were looking to hide something beforehand.
Have you got these messages?
Oh, no, sorry. Someone was coming, so I had to burn them so as not to be seen with them.
You burned them. Very well.
Should I speak to her about my vision? If what I saw is true, she might want to take revenge.
Ah, c'est l'heure du stropole. Le petit stropole. Voilà. Dans la vision, mon PT, on a vu notre mère la tuer. Ou, je rappelle, cette femme a une sœur jumelle qui s'est perdue dans cette maison il y a un bon moment. Donc c'est peut-être la sœur jumelle qu'on a vu se faire tuer dans notre vision. Attention. J'attends encore 10 secondes et ensuite on y va. Pour l'instant la majorité est pour, on lui parle de nos visions. Fin du temps. On lui parle.
Emily, there's something else.
Go on then.
It's about your sister. I don't know what happened exactly, but it's possible that my mother had a go at her.
I know, Louis. I found out that same evening. Well, thanks for not trying to hide it.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't know if I could trust you. Now I know I can. It seems that your mother tricked Emma. She apparently asked her to hide an important book, so that even she wouldn't know where it was. And then she shot her like a dog to make sure no one would ever find it again.
Ok. La première personne qui répond, c'est ce qu'on prend. Ouais.
How did you find out?
Sir Gregory told me on my arrival.
I'm sincerely sorry, Emily.
Thank you, Louis. But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
There must be an explanation, Emily.
That's what we shall see. Come, Louis. They're waiting for us.
You will pay dearly, Peru. I'm sure you were involved somewhere along the line.
That's right. Pretend you don't know. One piece of advice. Don't travel through France on your way back, or it'll cost you dearly.
Calm now, my friends. Let's calm down. Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
What's going on here exactly?
Sir Gregory called us together to introduce the last guest.
But hardly had we arrived when he set upon Monsieur Peru.
Ah, c'est des choses qui arrivent, hein, mon PT. Il manque de drama. Mais t'inquiète pas, il y en aura.
And who is this charming
Ah,
character?
désolé, mon pet. Alzaya a répondu
Manuel
avant.
Godoy, the Duke of La Alcudia.
He's the head of the Spanish government, Monsieur de Richet. He's the one who, in practice, controls Spain.
How could you dare do such a thing? Dios mío, you are all out of your minds!
Really, Duke Manuel? What made you kick up such a fuss?
What? Have you not heard? Well, let me inform you that yesterday morning at 10:22 a.m. precisely, in the middle of the Place de la Révolution in Paris, by decree of the National Convention which Monsieur Peru works for, King Louis was guillotined.
What?
Oh, no. The King of France is dead, gentlemen. Our monarchies are in danger. I have said it before.
How dare they?
Oh dear.
Oh, as if...
Friends, let us calm down.
Don't pretend to be surprised. He got a fair trial.
Ridiculous! Bastard! He was sentenced to death by 361 votes to 360. You beheaded a king for one vote! Is that your democracy?
What an obnoxious act. Until this, anything was possible. This political coup will have grave consequences.
France is lost.
Gentlemen, please, let us take a step back a moment.
In the name of holiness, he was the highest representative of God in France, Emily.
Calmer le jeu, réfléchir aux conséquences pour l'ordre ou ne rien dire. Je vais laisser. Vu que le temps défile, je suis obligé de mettre pause les gens. Calmer le jeu, réfléchir aux conséquences pour l'ordre, ne rien dire.
Gentlemen, Duchess, we're all among people of reputable company here. We should be able to manage the conflicts of our nations in a respectful and orderly manner.
I fully agree with you, sir.
But
That's enough, sir.
with whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Louis Maras de Richet.
Are you related to Sarah de Richet?
Sarah is his mother, Duke. Gentlemen, this news affects us all, but I must ask you to remain calm. It's not the first time history has taken us by surprise. Let's ensure that our respective countries are allowed to respond appropriately to this news.
Oh, rest assured. The response will not fall short, my friend.
Good for you. Well, Your Grace, here I was preparing to introduce you as is proper, and you've beaten me to it. I'm delighted that we are all together at last. Our meeting will therefore be able to kick off shortly. I have just a few more little preparations to take care of before you all find out the reason for your presence here. In the meantime, I shall leave you to get to know one another. When you hear the bell, please proceed to the conclave room on my left, behind that door. I'll see you later.
Chacun se sépare, quoi.
Could you spare a moment, please, sir?
I'm glad you asked. I want to talk to you too. Of course.
I heard about your
confrontation.
mother's disappearance.
He looks concerned. I don't know why, but I doubt it's from sympathy alone. Well, let's see what he wants from me.
Any news of her? Have you found her, maybe?
Pourquoi il l'attend? Tenait-il à elle? Je n'ai pas le temps pour ça. Parle-lui de tes découvertes ou le connaissait-il? La connaissait-il? Donc allez-y, choisissez. La connaissait-il?
To hear you speak, you seem to know my mother well.
Non,
Not really.
comme j'avais dit, si c'est 3 points ou
We
plus, à
met
ce moment-là,
for
je
the
claque un
first
truc
time
pour que ce soit gratuit.
on this very spot, some weeks back. We had a very pleasant discussion. She's an exceptionally learned lady, with a good head for business, and no need for me to tell you that.
I agree.
Did she tell you about our arrangement?
Non, c'est celui qui sait. Voilà la vraie raison de son intérêt. Faites-le parler là-dessus, ou comment pourrais-je le savoir?
No, not at all.
Ah, I thought she might have spoken to you about it. Well, too bad. I shan't keep you, Monsieur de Richet.
All right then.
Bam!
Thank you.
Alsadia.
I hope that your search will
Bam!
prove successful. and bring Sarah back to us soon. I must go now. I'll see you later.
Ah bah bravo, Zalia, à cause de toi, on a raté une occasion de se faire des points.
There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
Oh, on avait une clé à 5. Hop là.
Right. I've retrieved everything.
Bon, on dirait qu'on n'a pas tellement le choix, faut lui parler à lui.
Monsieur Bonaparte, may I speak with you a moment?
May we?
Would you have any more information about the conference?
Mais
Lord
non,
Mortimer spoke of?
Zalia.
Nothing at all. Mortimer is very committed to secrecy when it comes to his conferences. But given the presence of Monsieur Peru and ourselves, I think it must concern France to some extent. Otherwise, I doubt he would have invited 3 Frenchmen to his table, huh?
Does expression "go beyond the nightmare" mean anything to you at all?
Well, metaphorically, yes. It sums up the career of a
Metaphorically,
soldier
yes.
quite well. I doubt that is what you want to hear, though.
Indeed. That's surely not what I'm looking for.
Well, monsieur, if you are looking for a phrase book, Lord Mortimer must surely have one, given the number of books he has. You ought to check in the library of the tower. You never know.
What do you think of Duke Godoy?
Well, I'd rather not express any opinion of him.
Why's that?
His reputation is enough for me.
Vous choisissez. Dites-moi en plus.
Meaning...
This gentleman enjoys people talking about him for too many reasons. His undeserved titles, more than 10 in just 4 years, and each one more prestigious than the one before.
You don't think he deserves them?
If I had seen him on the battlefield, there might be some doubt. But that is not the case. The Queen would rather not risk losing him, so she consoles him with awards and titles.
So you don't have a very positive opinion?
His coveting French Catalonia does not encourage me to have one.
I understand your point of view. What do you think of Duke Godoy?
Well, I'd rather not express any opinion of him.
Why's that?
His reputation is enough for me.
There are some rumors about his loose morals.
Juste, monsieur. Add to that his devouring
Juste,
ambition,
monsieur.
if you want my opinion. Playing at Loverboy rather than gaining merit for his career. It's a disgrace for any soldier.
I understand your point of view. What do you think of Duke Godoy?
Well, I'd rather not express any opinion of him.
Ils auraient quand même pu
Why
mettre un
is
truc
that?
pour passer ce
His
genre de truc.
reputation is enough for me.
You'll be able to check if the hearsay is true over these next few days.
I sincerely doubt that. The context does not allow me to give him my trust.
I understand your point
My
of view.
trust.
Well, I'll be leaving you now. Shall we meet up again later?
Wait,
Salut,
monsieur.
Gwegwe, ça va?
Any news of your mother?
Unfortunately not, no.
I hope to speak with her about my deal before I leave. Let me know if you find her. À plus tard, monsieur.
Non, c'est pas par là. Ah non, c'est pas par là. Bang bang. Bang bang bang. Faudra-t-il que je cours tous les jours? Faudra-t-il que je cours?
Go beyond the nightmare. Does this line remind you of anything in particular?
You've caught me unaware here, Louis. Let me think about it a second. No, nothing comes to mind. Sorry, Louis, but I am unable to help you.
Mr. President, can you tell me a little more about the coming conference?
Of course, Louis. That's why we're here. Lord Mortimer or Sir Gregory regularly organize meetings like this to put forward major projects.
What do you mean by major projects?
I'd prefer to let Lord Mortimer explain that to you, Louis. Let's say he brings together influential people in order to consider possible actions to undertake to guarantee the future of nations.
Do you know the theme of the
Moins
conference?
fatigué,
Not
une mission, ça va.
least. None of the guests know the theme before arriving, but you'll see. Everything will turn out fine. Don't worry.
Mr. President, what do you think about your counterpart, Duke Manuel?
I'm very surprised he was able to accept Lord Mortimer's invitation, given the political situation in Spain.
Vous choisissez. Contre-joueur super séducteur, Clem? Un jour. En blague à part, je sais pas, peut-être quand on aura fini The Council. Donc dans un petit moment.
What do you mean?
The
C'est mon père qu'à chaque fois tu me
situation is
claques les
ready to
points
explode
d'action
with
spéciale.
France
Hein.
over Catalonia.
Well, the Duke must have a darn good reason to be absent and come here.
Mais les points
mustn't
d'action
he?
spéciale, c'est ce qui est en bas.
When Lord Mortimer invites you, Louis, you come. It's always in your best interest.
I wouldn't say that personally, but... Well, thank you for your time.
Don't mention it, my young friend. Regarding your question on the nightmare, don't hesitate to question the others about it.
Ça
Maybe
faisait
one of
bizarre de voir sa
them
bouche
knows more
bouger
than I do.
That's a good idea.
sans qu'il dise rien.
Thank you once again. I'll see you in a little bit.
Et fermé. Fermé. Il doit bien y en avoir au moins un en haut, quoi. Fermé aussi. Toujours fermé. Salut Dindon, ça va? Sérieusement, il n'y en a aucun qui est monté dans sa chambre. Sérieusement? Ah ah! J'ai écrit des trucs ici. Cher monsieur Guido Poletti, je vous écris concernant les dates des tableaux que je vous ai fait parvenir pour votre exposition temporaire. Veuillez noter que ces derniers, faisant partie de ma collection privée, sont datés selon le calendrier franc-maçon AL en vigueur à l'époque. Comme vous le devinez donc, il vous faudra penser à retirer 4000 ans si vous voulez que le public ne s'étonne pas de la datation de ces œuvres. Inutile de vous rappeler que l'année maçonnique, ou AL, commence en mars, pas en janvier. Concernant le tableau de Longinus, je me suis permis de faire retoucher sa lance afin de mieux correspondre à sa véritable lance. Je ne saurais trop vous conseiller d'en faire autant sur vos représentations de ce dernier. Veuillez agréer, monsieur, mes salutations sincères, Lord William Alexander Mortimer, marquis de Westfordshire.
No, what have we got here? Well, it looks like a model of a lock. It's as if Mortimer is fond of complicating things sometimes. Well, I hope I never have to try and unlock it. Let's take a closer look.
On prend le chocolat, on s'éloigne ou on examine le chocolat? Donc choisissez.
Judging by the shape, I'd say the Criollo cocoa beans, the chocolate of the Mayas, the rarest.
Ah
of the
bah
beans.
ça continue, moi
Some
je
even
vais
say
stopper
they're
le stream
also
là-dessus
used.
hein, si tout le monde dort.
When the product is in fashion,
Faut pas
people
s'étonner après
attribute
ça que je
all
mette 50 ans
sorts
pour
of
se percer une
virtues,
ça ou des trucs dans le genre.
not to be given to animals. Dark
Hop là.
chocolate beans, very bitter. They're greatly prized in high society.
Comptabilité de l'année 1792. 8156 livres, nourriture. 6200 livres, bougies. 2621 livres, pierre de taille. 8600 livres, marbre de Corinthe. 9227 livres, bois. 10680 livres, vitraux. 280 000 livres, toile de maître. 3641 livres, tissu. 25 460 livres, vin. 254 livres, eau. 13 598 livres, poudre. Total, 360 437 livres. PES, pensez à réduire la consommation de bois l'année prochaine. On peut pas examiner, hein. M'en voulez pas.
Might come in handy. Hang on. What's this painting? A myna bird.
Alzalia a répondu au premier parler, donc moi je suis toujours par rapport au premier qui répond. Hein. Le premier qui répond, c'est ce qu'on fait.
Master Good? Sarah de Riche? Waldo, you know Sarah?
On lui donne le chocolat ou pas?
Well, Waldo, is your master good? I don't really know what I was expecting.
Bon, au lieu de perdre mon temps avec ça, parce que clairement...
The nightmare painted by Fuseli in 1781. Ah, this must be what my mother was talking about. Now just need to find out what she meant by go beyond. Hey, looks like it's mounted on rails on each side. It should lift up, I think. There must be a mechanism somewhere. The nightmare painted by Fuseli in 1781. Ah, this must be what my mother was talking about. I just need to find out what she meant by go beyond. Hey, looks like it's mounted on rails on each side. It should lift up, I think. There must be a mechanism somewhere. I don't think this book can help me.
Ok.
Okay, no mechanism behind this painting. Well, I'll have to keep looking.
On lui dit chocolat au piaf, ça lui fera du bien.
No mechanism here. No. No mechanism here. No. Let's look elsewhere. Which four-letter word could open this chest?
Ah oui, c'est vrai que vous aviez aussi ça.
Nope. No mechanism here. Aha! I found it. Oh, what on earth is this? A ring lock now? Great. That's all I needed.
Pas des petits rouleaux, hein. Alors, voyons voir. Pas le lire. En con. Une connerie. Moi, j'ai... Il y avait un rapport avec le coffre qui est là. J'en sais rien, mais bon. Le coffre, je vous rappelle, on a eu des lettres. Des E partout. C'est le genre du
Which four-letter word could open this chest?
Attends, c'est quoi les dispo? Je peux pas les avoir. Parce que comme tu vois... je peux pas le lire. Alors,
Which four-letter word could open this chest?
A, E, Z, C pour le premier, première lettre. Deuxième, E, R, B, A pour la deuxième lettre. Troisième lettre, E, S, U, I pour la troisième lettre. Quatrième lettre, L, N, E, S.
Which four-letter word could open this chest?
Abel. Peut faire crin. Non. Ares. Nope. C'est pas crin, c'est pas Ares. Donc quelle idée. A, E, B, R. Z, A, C, E. E, S, U, I. L, N, E, S. Je peux faire créer. Ouais. Nope. C'est pas ça. C'est toi l'abus. C'est toi l'abus, mon pète. Hop, c'est pas abus. Nope, c'est pas belle. Nope, c'est pas cri. Non, c'est pas Kane. Bonne réponse, mon pète. Joli. Note à la main de Mortimer. Note à la main de Mortimer.
myna bird. Tell me the door code. Here I am talking to a bird. Shame on me. Sarah de Riche? Waldo, you know Sarah? What? Repeat that, Waldo. Sarah? What about Sarah? Good God, what's been happening here?
Bref. Du coup, vous dites quoi? Je crois que je vais pas faire toutes les combinaisons, hein. Vous vous doutez bien. Il y a 9999 combinaisons possibles? Non.
This painting isn't finished. And it looks like Mortimer probably did it. Not bad, but you can't exactly say it's been done in the style of the period.
C'est quoi la date sur la lettre du tableau? Il y en a 10 000 en fait avec le oui. Oui, non, mais tu vois ce que je veux dire. Bonne question, mon pote. Je n'en sais rien. Ouais, tu parles peut-être de ça. Pas de date.
Now, what have we got here? Oh, it looks like a model of a lock. It's as if Mortimer is fond of complicating things sometimes. Well, I hope I never have to try and unlock it.
Ok, easy. Bon. Nope. On est en quelle année? 1792, non? Merde, non, c'est vrai que... On peut observer les rouleaux si vous voulez. On peut claquer un truc pour observer les rouleaux. Et on peut pas remarquer quelque chose. Abaisse la manette.
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter. Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
Ok, easy. Vous proposez. J'ai les mêmes infos que vous, hein. Tant qu'on n'a pas rassemblé toutes les pages, on peut pas le lire en fait. Bah... Justement, il n'y a pas d'indice. C'est grave.
A painting depicting the Third Crusade. It's titled Winter Before the Fall of Saint-Jean d'Acre. History of the First Crusades by Pierre Amédée de la Sarde. Strange. All the dates are all wrong. They indicate events that took place in the year 5000 and something? Wait, did I miss something?
Salut Magico. Alors... Dindon qui dit 1291. Pourquoi 1291, Dindon? Sud de Saint-Jean d'Acre.
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
D'accord. Du coup, vous proposez quoi comme date? « 2018. Non, Magico, toi ça sort le troll, donc non.
History of the First Crusades by Pierre Amédée de la Salle. Strange. All the dates are all wrong. They indicate events that took place in the year 5000 and something? Wait, did I miss something? The famous call from Pope Gregory VIII in his Audita Tremendi Bull of 5187. Oh, the crusade where Richard the Lionhearted distinguished himself. It states the first sea blockade of Saint-Jean d'Acre was broken in the 12th month of 5190 AL, whereas the siege had been going on for 2 years. The famous call of Pope Urban II. 20 years after the capture of Jerusalem from the Arabs by the Turks, Urban II convened the council. He promises a plenary indulgence to Christians who go and get Jerusalem back from the Turks. The result, the Jewish community on the road to Jerusalem found itself persecuted for no reason. 12,000 Jews would perish, not to mention the
Je peux pas le refaire voir le tableau, Magico. On peut pas le redescendre.
by Frankish crusaders were reported.
On peut pas le
The
redescendre.
capture of Jerusalem, where approximately 30,000 were left dead. It signaled the beginning of centuries of wars of religion. Or how Louis VII, King of France, eager to be pardoned for the death of thousands of innocent people,
Du coup, vous
fired
proposez
the
quelle
Church
date?
of Italy, convinces the Pope to authorize him to lead his
La
own
dernière qu'on a
crusade.
testée, c'est
The
1291,
result,
je
in
rappelle.
Germany, a new outburst of violence against the Jewish community, and a monumental fiasco by poor Louis VII, cuckolded by his wife's uncle. History of the First Crusades by Pierre Amédée de la Salle. Strange. All the dates are all wrong. They indicate events that took place in the year 5000 and something? Wait, did I miss something? The famous call from Pope Gregory VIII in his Audita Tremendi Bull of 5187. Oh, the crusade where Richard the Lionhearted distinguished himself. It states the first sea blockade of Saint-Jean d'Acre was broken in the 12th month of 5190 AL, whereas the siege had been going on for 2 years.
12e mois de 5190, ça nous fait 5191. Taille 1191. Et c'est une bonne réponse.
Open sesame.
GG. Et ça m'opète. Calendrier commence en mars.
Let's see what you've been hiding, Lord Mortimer.
Cher Lord Mortimer, je me permets de vous écrire afin que vous puissiez convaincre le président Washington de ne pas signer le Fugitive Slave Act en l'état. Nous devons absolument légiférer au niveau national et non permettre à chaque État de choisir sa politique concernant les esclaves. Initialement prévu afin de régler un conflit entre la Pennsylvanie et la Virginie, nous risquons de légaliser la chasse aux Noirs. Des hommes peu scrupuleux deviennent chasseurs d'esclaves et incapables d'en trouver en fuite, se mettent à capturer le premier noir venu en le faisant passer pour un fugitif recherché. La situation risque vite de dégénérer. Merci d'avance, votre ami John Adams. PS, passez le bonjour à ma fille Elizabeth. My Lord, j'espère que mon pli saura parvenir jusqu'à vous. Mes heures sont comptées. Mon imprimerie m'a été confisquée et je suis enfermé à la forteresse de Schusselburg. Si par chance vous pouviez intervenir en ma faveur, je vous en serai éternellement redevable. La tsarine Catherine ne devrait plus tarder à interdire toute loge de l'ordre doré sur son territoire. Notre horizon s'assombrit considérablement. Dans l'espoir que vous puissiez m'aider, votre ami Nikolai Novikov.
Weakness of the Human Psyche by Guillaume Trimore. He says, it is possible to drill an idea into someone by constant daily repetition until the mind gives in. And goes on, there are hundreds of good ways to live life, but you only need one to convince the masses that it's the only one possible. The author isn't letting any ethical principles get in his way, is he?
Le présent a bien été livré. Timur Shah Durrani, roi d'Afghanistan, du Pendjab, de Sindh, de Mashhad et du Cachemire ne devrait plus conserver son titre encore longtemps. Son fils Zaman prendra comme prévu sa succession. Nous pourrons alors reprendre les négociations. K.
This shows the forces present in America.
Mon ami, en remerciement des services rendus pour votre aide dans la lutte contre les Espagnols et la prise d'Oran, un bateau en partance pour Marseille en France vient d'être affrété. Sera caché à son bord quelques corps porteurs de la peste qui déciment notre pays actuellement. Faites très attention dans la manipulation de ces caisses, car si l'une d'elles venait à s'ouvrir inopinément, vous risqueriez d'étendre la maladie à toute la France. Mohamed El Kébir. Chier. Mon ami, j'ai bien reçu vos mots et je comprends votre situation. Je suis désolé de devoir vous affronter militairement, mais si la situation vous oblige à me déclarer la guerre, faites ce qui vous semble juste. Sur vos conseils et le cœur là, je m'en vais rejoindre la coalition qui s'oppose à vous. Dans l'espoir de pouvoir vous servir à nouveau, Georges, roi de Hanovre, roi du Royaume-Uni de Grande-Bretagne et d'Irlande.
It shows the forces present in Europe. It's clear that France is surrounded by her enemies. However, a large number has been underlined in bold. 26 million. I know what it is. It's an estimation of my country's population. All our neighbors have far fewer inhabitants.
William, quels que soient tes projets, notre père semble opposé à te laisser la main mise sur l'Europe. La Russie s'engagera très prochainement dans la coalition contre ta chère France. N'espère pas pouvoir résister très longtemps. Je te supplie, William, de ne pas insister. Tu es en train de déchirer notre famille. Ton frère qui t'aime, j'ai... PS, je viendrai à ton colloque, mais penses-tu que ce soit le moment propice ? Très cher Lord Mortimer, en tant qu'ami de la Chine, soyez assuré que vous serez remercié pour vos informations. Son représentant, Monsieur McCartney, se verra remercié sans autre espoir d'arrangement nous concernant. Votre ami Qianlong, empereur de la dynastie Qing. Double empereur, quoi. Ouais. Le chien. Monsieur, vos plans je vais arrêter de dire parce que ça me fait chier.
A fine-looking map of the Orient, indeed. Locked. This is my mother's writing. I've picked up her trail. What is she up to? Obviously, she wants to lure Mortimer somewhere, but where? The only clue she's left for Mortimer is his stone sword. It must be intentional. It looks like a decorative sword, like from a statue, for example. And judging by the state of it, I'm guessing it's been left outside for a long time. I have absolutely got to find out where it came from. A table of alchemical elements. So, Lord Mortimer also studies alchemy? It seems like he's interested in everything. A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of fire. Am I seeing things, or is that an actual von Leeuwenhoek microscope? Incredible. Mortimer really is at the cutting edge of science. Even at the Order, it took us ages to get one of those. An iron mask. I wonder who it's for. That must be for writing the homing pigeon messages.
J'ai bien fait d'arrêter de lire à voix haute parce que putain.
Feathers. Pigeon, probably. A skeleton. By the name of Gustav, if the plaque on the plinth is anything to go by. Mortimer's given a name to his anatomy skeleton. That's morbid. Oh, his right hand is missing.
Vous choisissez. On va tout faire.
Obsidian.
Donc attendre que vous répondiez.
Must weigh a ton. Strange. I don't recognize the alphabet. I wonder where the pictograms are from. It isn't Egyptian or Hebrew. There are two inscriptions on the sides as well as on the top. No way to know what's underneath. Absolutely no idea what it's for, but I find this cue fascinating.
Non mais quoi? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, Magico? Qu'est-ce qui t'arrive, Magico?
Preservation using formaldehyde. Just as disgusting as ever. Something strange about this table. The little surgeon's perfect collection.
Est-ce qu'on examine le matériel ou est-ce qu'on s'éloigne? Merci, Malibu.
Look, a pack of tarot cards.
Joli t-shirt.
Has he been reading the cards?
Il-
Mortimer? That would
Un
surprise
t-shirt dans
me.
le jeu? Non, tu le vois pas d'ici, surtout. Tu vois pas bien ce qu'il représente.
It is a typical draw on a line. that
Heureusement
answers
Pompette
a
est toujours là pour
specific
gaspiller des points.
question. To the left, temperance. That announces a reward for one who patiently waits before taking any action. And in the middle, the chariot, which symbolizes triumph and business success. To the right, the emperor evokes a future full of power and stability. Some goat skulls, chicken legs. Now we all know what that's for. I'm a little surprised at Mortimer. I didn't seem as the type to be organizing little pagan parties, invoking occult powers, and dancing naked under the full moon. I'm more used to seeing cheap charms like this sold by charlatans in Pré Saint-Gervais. 3 rusty old nails. They're about 20 centimeters long.
Oh, ben... On a tout fait.
Oh shit. How am I gonna get out of here now?
Mais sinon, oui, c'est bien la Triforce. Donc, qu'est-ce que vous donneriez comme date?
It's locked.
Non, Magico, toi, ça pue le troll et j'ai pas envie de perdre de temps, donc non. Azalée pour 1911. Pas pourquoi 1911, mais ok.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side. Whoa. If the grid closes a bit more every time I enter a wrong date, I'd better not mess up again. It doesn't seem to be working.
Donc 6646. J'imagine que c'est ça, le 6. Ah non, ça c'est le 9. Ça c'est le 6. « 6646. Salut Jet, ça va? Ouais, les chiffres sont à l'envers en plus.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side.
Non, ça c'est pas 9, c'est 6. « 6466. Totalement explosé, dure journée ou fatigué aussi, mais sinon ça va. Et claqué quoi. Quoique là je me marre bien parce qu'il sort beaucoup de conneries.
Looks like the same as the one on the other side.
T'as quand même le piège à la con ton truc. Ah complètement astrophe, j'ai pas dit le contraire. Je tente. Bravo, bravo.
Well, better not dwell on it then.
Juste bravo. Réussi. J'ai rencontré Manuel Godoy. J'ai retrouvé le cauchemar dont ma mère parlait. J'ai fait connaissance avec Waldo. J'ai trouvé un moyen d'entrer dans le bureau secret. Je suis ressorti du bureau secret de Mortimer sans encombre. Raté. Je n'ai pas obtenu d'informations de la part de Von Wollner. Oui, parce qu'on a raté son questionnement au début. Son questionnaire au début. Alternative, j'aurais pu rencontrer Perru dans d'étranges circonstances. Succès déverrouillé, le cauchemar. Donc vous avez 3 bouquins que vous pouvez choisir. Donc comme tout à l'heure, vous choisissez chacun un des mots. Vous ne pouvez pas choisir 2 fois le même mot. Donc vous avez interrogatoire. Interrogatoire, politique, science, logique, diversion, psychologie, politique ou érudition. Interrogatoire. Donc je rappelle, il reste un interrogatoire, une politique, une science, une logique, diversion, psychologie, politique, érudition. Psychologie. Et politique. Ah bah. Voilà. Ils ont tous été choisis.
This note is about a meeting with Lord Mortimer. There's no doubt about it. Alright, I need to find out where the sword that came with it's from in order to find Mother.
Et par contre, on va s'arrêter là. Aujourd'hui, étant donné qu'on arrive aux 2 heures de stream. Plutôt, on n'aura pas assez de temps pour faire cette dernière partie de l'épisode 2. Bref, dans tous les cas, merci à vous tous et toutes d'avoir suivi ce petit let's play sur The Council. J'espère que cela vous aura plu. Vous avez eu un début un peu compliqué sur les énigmes, mais vous en êtes beaucoup mieux sortis pour ce qui est des énigmes du bureau. Je dois le reconnaître. Bref, dans tous les cas, je vous remercie à tous et à toutes. J'espère que ce petit let's play vous aura plu. On se retrouve à 22h pour du Nioh. Pour ce qui est de demain à 18h, ça sera toujours du Tales of Symphonia. Demain à 22h, vous aurez la suite de vos aventures sur Breach and Clear, avec soit la team, soit les premiers qui seront connectés sur le chat, de façon à constituer une nouvelle équipe. Pour ce qui est de jeudi jusqu'à dimanche après-midi, je ne serai pas chez moi, étant donné que je serai en déplacement. Du coup, on se retrouvera après ça, dimanche à 22h pour du Vampire. Et après, normalement, je devrais plus avoir à partir avant un petit moment. C'est ça. Donc du coup, on sera tranquille les week-ends. Bref, dans tous les cas, je vous remercie à tous et à toutes. Passez une bonne soirée. Et je vous dis donc à tout à l'heure pour du Nioh ou à une prochaine. Allez, ciao ciao tout le monde et encore merci à vous. Bye bye.
Peggy 16.
Dearest Mother, I came to this rock to find you. But I only find myself surrounded by schemers. The President, the soldier, the Duchess, and the Cardinal, and those who invited us here. But I won't be a pawn in their games. What brought you here? What have you left for me to find? Are you even still alive?
Why do you think she wanted to leave?
Everything is possible if you make the right choices.
It will take all my skill, my silver tongue to solve this mystery. Before it's too late.